Hi everyone, welcome to another Thursday night here with Miss Amy at the Washington Park Library. Tonight we are going to do part 2 of our folded book art project for Mother's Day. So for those of you that missed out on part 1, you do want to go back and watch that. It is on our YouTube channel, and it is another under the folded book art crafts, the playlist. It was to make our flowers. So what we'll be doing, just for a quick refresher, we are making a book art vase and flowers on top. So tonight I'm going to show you how to fold the vase portion and also how to put your flowers on an arrangement on the top. So this is a multi-step process, and like as you can see, we've got our flowers done. I made 8 flowers, but you can do anywhere from 6 to 8 should be good enough. But you do need probably at least 6 flowers that you want to make. And each petal is a sheet of paper that we had to fold. And then you can do little accessories in the middle if you wanted to do that. So to go over what you need tonight for part 2, to make the vase, you want, unlike most of our projects, we use paperbacks where we tear out the pages or fold them. Tonight you want a hardcover because you want it to be able to stand up, okay? So that is important. So you want a hardcover book. If you have like a coffee table size book, that will look good, but you don't have to. It could be any hardcover, that will work. You will also need scissors. You will need any accessories that you want, beads, thread. To fix my thread, it just fell off again, but we're gonna tie, you can do a little ribbon on the bottom of the vase for an accessory, and it helps hold it together as well. And one big tip is to, if you have some, to use hot glue. It will go faster. Regular glue will work too. You can use the Elmer's glue. It will just take a little bit longer to dry and place the flowers on the top, but hot glue is amazing. So if you have access to hot glue, you will definitely want to use that. So we are going to get started. I'm going to show you how to do the folds. So you want to grab your hardcover book. And the first fold you're going to do, you're going to bring this page up and into the corner. So fold it in like that. Okay. And then you want to fold this corner down in to meet it. Okay. So you're going to have that shape. Okay. And then the next step, this is going to be a first for us too with our book art programs. You're going to rip or cut. Use my scissors for this so it's a little neater. So you're going to cut down, because what we're going to do is we're going to fold that part in. So, and then we're going to bring that corner back up. So you're going to have something that looks like this. I'll show you again on this page. And you're going to flip it over, flatten it out a little bit so it stays. And don't worry about the little tears up here, because that's going to be all covered by your bouquet. So going over it again, bring this page all the way up to fold. And then the little corner down in. And then tear or cut down the spine. Bring it back over and fold it over nice. So you'll start to see the form of the vase there. A couple tips when I was doing mine. You can take all these little pieces off if you want to rip them off and do that. Another thing I did as well was as it gets tighter, do another fold so I can show you what I mean. Okay. So as it gets tighter, what you might want to do is take a little more out of this piece. So what I mean is you could rip just like a little bit more out, so you have a strip, so it's easier to fold down. If you have a thicker book, that will work. If your book isn't that thick, you don't have to do that. But my first one that I showed off, the finished product, I had to do that because it got harder and harder to fold it over this way. So you can feel free to rip. These are discarded books that we are upcycling into art after all. Okay, so after you're done folding everything, you are going to do some gluing. So you want to glue this front page onto the cover. So run some glue here and then glue it on. And if you got the hot glue, it'll stick instantly, so you don't have to hold it for too long. But if you have the other glue, you'll have to wait for it to dry a little bit. So when you're done, your vase should look like this. It should be folded. And you should have some of the sides glued. Now, if you don't have to do a ribbon, but if you are doing a ribbon, what I suggest, so tape is another thing you might want, or you can use glue. What I did, not the page I glued to the spine. Oh my goodness, it's not staying. Show this up a little bit. So not the page I glued to the spine, but the next one in. You can tape or glue your ribbon on. And that way it holds your vase nice and snug. And then where you taped or glued the ribbon on, you want to glue that page in as well. So I'm gonna do some, I got my hot glue, do some glue right along the edge. And I'm going to close the book so it stays. Get glue everywhere. And that should hold your ribbon in. So I've glued that shut. So that way when it stands, you'll have a nice flat base to glue the flowers on. I'm going to see if I can lift you guys a little back and higher so you can